Okay, so the stable version of Next.js 16 has released, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's get started. So to install Next.js 16, just type in the command npx create next app at latest. Then I'm gonna put dot here because I want to install it in the current folder that I am in. And remember to make sure that it is lowercase and there is no spacing, there is like a dash or something, because this has to be URL friendly, because if it is not, it'll just give you an error. So just press enter now. Okay, so next you have these three options. Okay, so this will let you customize more, and if not, these are the defaults. Now most of the time you're basically just going to use all of this. Let's be clear on that. It's going to be TypeScript, it's going to be ESLint, it's going to be Tailwind CSS, App Router, and TurboPack. So I like that they've basically just made an option rather than you just going in one by one and choosing all of this, because that kind of felt annoying. And now they're just giving you the option. So if you do want to change some of these things, you can choose this option, the no customized settings option, and then one by one go into each of the settings and choose certain things. Okay, so this is the easiest one. This will just install all of the things that you need. So let's do this one. Let's press enter, and as you can see, it's installing all of this. Okay, so one thing I'm actually noticing right now is that it does not give me the source folder. Okay, I actually like that option, so I would have used the no customized settings option and at least pick that one. The other things were actually fine. So, and the reason why I actually like the source folder is because it just gives me a place where I can just put everything and know that everything that I need is in this one place. So that's actually one of the main things that I'm not liking with that option that I just chose. But other than that, I think this is fine. Okay, I'll actually delete all of this and add the video of the no custom settings option as well, just to show you. So this is how you do the default installation. And now I'm going to show you the options one by deleting all of this and reinstalling this again. So I'm going to pause the video and come back. Okay, now I'm just going to type in the same command. Now I'm going to choose the no customized settings option, and now it'll ask me one by one what to choose. So yes, I want TypeScript, ESLint, React compiler. So you have the option to install the React compiler or not. I think you manually right now have to enable it. I'll also show you that as well in this tutorial. So select yes, Tailwind CSS, yes. Now this was the thing that I didn't like. It added the app folder and didn't add the app folder inside of the source folder. Okay, so I wanted to add the app folder inside of the source folder. Okay, and then you like to use the app router. Yes, I would like to use the app router. TurboPack, the alias. Actually, I actually like this thing, so I want to keep this as well. I'm sure it didn't allow that, but I actually like this thing to just do at and then put in whatever following folder names and file names. Okay, so yes for this. What alias would I? Yes, I would like to use the default one. Okay, so now it's just gonna install everything, and look, now I have the source folder. And the thing I like about the source folder is that everything is actually inside of one place, so I just have an easier time adding more things and more folders inside of that. So I'm just gonna wait for all of this to install and then come back. Okay, so now this is done. So if I go and check this, yeah, you can see that the React compiler is also added here. Okay, and if you go into this, okay, it's set to true, so it is enabled by default. I think if you select the React compiler, it turns it on. Just in case it is false, you can turn it to true and it will turn on. Now let's just start this. Okay, so it has started. So let me open this. Okay, reload this. So this is the new Next.js 16 page, and let me just show you this. Okay, so I have this file open. If I just change something like this, for example, now you'll see this. So it shows you now more information compared to what it did before, which was just show you this loading animation. Now it gives you more information of whether it's compiling or rendering the app now, so that you know that it is not stuck somewhere doing something and you have to just reload the whole page because of that. So I hope you like this tutorial. Like and subscribe to stay updated on the latest tutorials, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.